The rain has certainly calmed down. What has not calmed down, those strong winds. When you get a gust, as I mentioned, it will take you off your balance and it will knock down trees. And that is what I have behind me. We have a massive tree down that when it fell, took an entire intersection with it. I am outside live here at Appalachia High School. This is in Winder, as you mentioned. That's a pretty tight-knit community between Athens and Atlanta in Georgia. And behind me, you will see that law enforcement is still on scene at this hour, continuing the investigation. Also right in front of the school, their flag being flown now at half staff. I think it's just such a visual and a reminder that something went terribly wrong here yesterday. The Alec Murdaugh saga is a case after a case after a case. You have financial crimes, you have Gloria Satterfield, you have the boat crash, now you have this double homicide. So I think that it's just gotten so much spotlight, and it's a small town. Like, I got into Waldoboro last night. I could probably give you directions to anywhere you needed to go. Alec, did you kill your wife and son?
When are you taking the verdict, Alec?
Actually, where we started our live shots at 6:30 this morning, but it was so dark we wanted to come back and just show you the destruction of Helene. Again, this is what floodwaters and strong winds can do. It has completely ruined this building. There is a shop vac right next to me. There's a trash can that probably used to be at somebody's desk, some shelving, and of course that entire roof that has collapsed. As for Appalachia High School, Zachary Sellers, who you just heard from, says he will never think of this school the same way. He says every single time he drives by, he will think of the school shooting, of the senseless violence, and of those 4 lives lost. Certainly a long road to recovery here in Winder. Now, a part of Main Street that's actually blocked off. You'll see we have 5 traffic cones here. This is right near River Street, Augusta Street, that it is blocked off. And the reason why is because we have yet another downed tree. I'm going to walk backwards here so I can show you just how long this new breeze line is. And again, this just formed in about the last 30 minutes, so you're going to want to get here early. But hey, I'm always trying to find the silver lining, the good and the bad. And I want to say one thing that has been so sweet to see is the friendships that are forming in these lines. Complete strangers are now spending an hour and a half, 2 hours getting to know each other. And when they finally depart, they've checked their bags. They have kind of those high fives, those hugs, make it to your destination. So that's been really encouraging to see. But again, if you are flying today, get here early, expect delays. If you can take a carry-on instead of a check bag, that's what we're going to recommend. You talked about those battleground states. So far, Trump has actually declared victory in all of them. And the most recent one that came in, getting him to that magic number for the presidency, 270, that was Wisconsin. So we're going to make that go red right here. He claimed all 10 of those. He now sits at 277 with Wisconsin. A brand new documentary made by an Upstate woman is premiering here in Washington, D.C., taking people to the front line of the war in Ukraine. And the Festival of Trees is taking over the Hyatt Regency on both floors. Learn all about the 39th year of the Christmas tradition after the break. I'm handing Casey the microphone, and we're going to try and show off this trick.
Let's see how it goes.
Fingers crossed, you guys. Okay.
You gotta keep the pattern. Remember, here we go.
Okay.
There you go.
All right. There you go.
Yes.
High five! Bill, as the turkey trot is still underway. Progress on the race from our very own Hayley Spitler still to come.
She looks cute doing that. I would look a hot mess.
We need to manage our expectations. I have been working on staying vertical, which look at, so far I'm doing that. I traded in the Ugg boots, I'm on the ice skates, and I am joined with Anna Catherine with the city of Greenville.
Hayley Spitler. Hayley, you're holding your hat now. Those winds picking up again?
Those winds are absolutely picking up again, Ashley. Moments ago, for the first time this morning, actually, I thought I was going to lose my hat. So just so you know, these winds, they are still very much present. That's why we are urging you to stay inside now. I know the rain has let up here in Greenville, but the wind has not. I want to just once again show you, this is Unity Park. This is as far as I can go without this rain entering my boots, and it's about maybe 15 steps from the sidewalk. So I want you to imagine how much deeper this water goes if you were to continue down towards Unity Park. We can't get anywhere close to where the entrance of the park is, where this morning we were pretty much right there. I was talking to Scott in between our live shots. We were talking about the tennis center sign, because that's pretty much where we were set up for our live shots at 7 a.m. We think at a minimum, if I were to be standing there, it would be about at my waist, if not a little bit higher. We thought probably right here. That's how deep it is down there. And right next to the tennis center sign, that is where we saw that car.
I know you guys were mentioning how beautiful it is, the way that the community comes together. Well, we were just approached by another car wanting to make sure that no one was stranded inside. I know my photographer and I had the very same concern. Thankfully, there was an officer here on scene about 15 minutes ago. I went up, I chatted with him. I said, do you know if anybody is in that car, if they need help, if they need to be rescued? He said, they've already been rescued. He said, actually, the firefighters had to come out and they had to deploy a boat. That is how seriously high the water is here at Unity Park, that they didn't think that she would be able to walk out of her car. I know on Midday before we had a live water rescue. That time they were able just to put, safety vests on and walk. This today, they needed a boat to get that driver to safety. But I am so happy to be able to pass that update along, and that currently no one is stranded in that vehicle. I know, as I mentioned, we were very worried for a second there that somebody might be there. But yeah, that is how high the water is here at Unity Park and how widespread it is. I keep trying to explain. I don't know if you can really grasp it in the camera, but it is something to take in how much water came this morning. You talk about the power outages. We were just driving here. There are lights out left and right. Thankfully, officers are able to get here now and put up some caution tape, but if you are on the road or if you're about to head on the road, please slow down. My photographer and I have seen some very fast cars, which dealing with the wind, dealing with these power lines being down, dealing with trees being down, dealing with lights that are out, you need to slow down because people are just going left and right. So please, if you are going to hit the road, be safe. But again, if you can stay home, please stay home because these winds, here comes another gust, they pick up. At any moment, a tree could continue to come down. And we've already found many, many, many trees this morning just between my photographer and myself, and I know that's the case across the Upstate. So we are going to send it back to you, but for now, live in Greenville, Hayley Spitler, Fox Carolina News.